Wagwan, ladies and gentlemen. Karibu tena ndani ya Reggae Fest. You know how with vibes tutakuwa nazo each and every Saturday from 10 p.m. till late. You are with me, Bill Clinton ODHIAMBO. Na kama kawaida masala yangu nitafuta Grace Njeri. Ushasikia the vibes tumeanza nayo. Nice and easy. But what a way to start off, you know, the new month. Unajua December inakujanga na vibe yake. Unanipata? Sasa ukisikia vile tumeanza with some mellow kind of sensation, mellow tunes. I promise you we got more coming all the way from 10 p.m. until late. Kama kawaida, remember the hashtag to use is Reggae Fest. Don't legalize it. We have to regularize it. Kama kawaida kuna mimi na hodha kwa sherehe. We have lots to talk about. First of all, let me just mention tonight's show is powered by Taskalaga. Now, last time I received a lot of love. Watu wanatumia, you know, the photos they're having, enjoying the show with, you know, wakipiga taska yao pale. So yes, continue the same spirit tonight. You know, some fine crispy. Kama baridi hivi, unajua? Ndio unasema slapping different. But anyway, talk to us through our socials. Tuambie unasikiza dobo ikiwa area gani. Sawa, plug a friend, tell a friend. Kumbuka also, we have a lot to talk about, yeah? Tukianzia the fact that tonight is the eve of the International Day of Persons with Disability. First of all, I want to recognize all persons with disability pale nje. And I'm going to celebrate you, we salute you. That disability is not inability. So yes, tonight we are going to focus on some of the aspects, yeah, on why we should celebrate our brothers and sisters in the disability community. And also as well, they talk about 16 days of activism as far as gender-based violence is concerned. It's still on, so we're going to talk about that as well. But then again, let me know, through your pale mtaani pia tuambie if you just have to chip in kidogo. I'll be going through some comments baadaye pale tuambie your thoughts and opinions surrounding all our topics of today. Pia usahau pale masaa yake na kupatia some quotes arena, so some wisdom, something to go to navigate your week with. But then again, whole of vibes and entertainment tonight, from Caribbean vibes to the world. I'm talking about good music, good vibes. Come and my producer ametuandalia some good music, good vibes coming through your way. Kumbuka to plug in a friend. Benda kwambianga kama kawaida. Usichere sikupige peke yako. Hawa naje watu wangu. Sherehe inahonga. We are a community when it comes to kupiga sherehe. More so now that we're in the final month of the year. I'm talking about December. So December vibes. Tuambie pale your comment section. How was your week? How are you planning to end your year? Last week we talked about so many things about balancing your energy generally. Sawa? Hii mwaka nataka kusikia hii mwaka jo mkifanyaje? Umekisurviveaje? Have your affirmations come to, have you spoke your affirmations to existence? Ama kuna wenye hapa hivi mpigwa some challenging hapa na pale. Remember to talk to us. 0219803884 is our SMS and WhatsApp line. Of course, pia pale masaa nyingine tunapenda na Facebook Science TV Kenya, YouTube, catch up with our content Science TV Kenya official. Pia like, subscribe, share content pale mali vitu sana pale zinaendana. But then again, before tuende sana tuongee sana acha tusikize muziki pale. My producers ameshakwambia ushasikia Charles Riley pale kwa mambo yake kidogo tumeshaambiwa pale, we have been reminded of gender-based violence pale tukiambiwa daddy don't touch me there. Sawa, so it's all about sensitizing, creating awareness on as far as gender-based violence is concerned. So I'm excited about tonight. Make sure you brace yourself for some good music and good vibes courtesy of the late. Are you feeling good? You kidogo moja safi na kuna resonate now, because let me tell you, there's always that vibe when it comes to the end of the year, especially December. Kuna ile mood tu, yani usikie kuna kazi, unataka upige sherehe. Mtu wangu unapiga sherehe naona kama kitu. But then again usiogope, hapa hivi kuna vibes tunakupatia free of charge courtesy of the late committee hapa ndani ya Reggae Fest. And then again, let's tukwambia kuna comment moja imeingia hapa, I'm resonating with Mr. Ojembo straight from Kasarani. Anasema niaje, when I asked you earlier how if your priorities through the years may work out, ama will stumble upon some hurdles. Mr. Ojembo anasema hapa yeye kitu ameshikilia ni imani, na ameshikilia imani kama Priscilla wa imani. Hatari sana. Big shout out to you, Mr. Ojembo manze. But then again, let me just plug you what I was talking about tukianza a show, the fact that International Day of Persons with Disability. Today is the eve, the 2nd of December. And nataka kuambia kama reggae, unajua reggae ni all about good vibes. Sawa? Ukisikia tu mali ukipita mahali unasikiza some nice reggae, some nice raga. Hata kama ni dance ulikelele mingi, lakini generally itakusisimua tu. Unanipata? So we're all about creating an equal, always good vibes, equal time, sharing, just having generally good time. So, tukiangalia story out ya inclusivity, celebrating a person's disability, trying to create an inclusive environment, you can never go wrong with some reggae music. Pale supporting the whole idea. But then again, let me tell you something. Happen on Science TV must advocate for this, because this is a special month for our brothers and sisters, and as we strive to create an inclusive community, I want to plug you with what we've been doing. Kama sahi tumetoka acha nikwambie, sasa hata ni mama kutulia si rahisi, because tulikuwa wapi? Tulikuwa pale Technical University of Mombasa, courtesy of ODHIAMBO Festival, where we celebrated life, and we had to conjoin do this together, as well as celebrate the International Day of Persons with Disability. There were amazing games, from amputee football, from deaf volleyball. I told you this earlier, because there were generally celebrating persons with disability, talents and skills through sports, yeah. No matter kulikuwa na vitu kama amputee football, we had even chess games, we had darts being played, basketball, all over the place, tug of war, wheelchair racing. So it was a beautiful moment to see, our brothers and sisters coming out, celebrating their talents, celebrating their skills. And let me tell you, watu walisikia poa, because at the end of the day, there were cash prizes to be won, 150,000 Kenya shillings. The other team that walked away, pale number 2 walitoka na 100,000 Kenya shillings, number 3 50,000 Kenya shillings. And I will say a massive congratulations to everyone who came through to support the cause generally, because we cannot afford to continue with a community where we are leaving others behind. So we are not leaving anyone behind. The call, it does not just end there. It goes even through, for example, kama ni government policies that are being put out there. They lazima wazingatie the persons with disability, creating an inclusive environment. For example, hata kama ni pale job, the different businesses, services that we have. You might not know who you're serving today or maybe tomorrow, but then again, you should just put out these intensive measures. For example, kama ni place ya job, having lifts, having ramps, just to help persons on wheelchair, the blind, visually impaired, to try and maneuver around without any difficulty. So creating harnessing that an environment where tunaishi tu vizuri kwa usawa, kwa ujamaa. And that is why anytime me personally resonate with reggae music, ukisikia pale feeling good, ukisikia the tempo which ina come through now, it's all about creating one love. Unajua, that is the overall banner of of reggae music, of reggae vibes generally. So from wherever you are, pia pale mtaani, we're trying to create this awareness, because unajua how you relate with our brothers and sisters, who have different, disability, from, either they are visually impaired or they have physical disabilities. You must live together, create a community where hatuna hiyo ubaguzi, because the stigma is always there, and I don't know why we always have to criticize, our brothers and sisters who are able differently. Sawa, these are ni wanadamu kama sisi, and I'm pretty sure. Pale mtaani, all you guys watching, if you watch our news items, the way we package everything we do here up on Science TV, we always advocate for this, an inclusive community where you don't have to shame your brother because they are able differently. Kona mwana pale na wheelchair, or they're walking, they're having crutches, assist. Kama unaweza saidia, muulize kama unaweza saidia. It's all about criticizing them, creating that stigma, making them feel unworthy in the society. Let me tell you, this guy, persons with disability have skills as well. And for those who have been with us, Pale Chuka University, when we had ODHIAMBO Festival, courtesy of Chuka University celebrating the Central Region Circuit, wale to join Pale Masinda Malilo University as well, when we had the Western Region Circuit. Recently, Pale tumetoka Mombasa. You can see it when persons with disability came out. When you look at how we play football, the amputee football, for example, watu wanafunga mabao left, right and center, skills, unatoka, unafanya nini, unachengwa. So it's all about having having one, creating that inclusive community, one love, kama vile reggae na suggest, kama vile generally the banner that hapa hivi na sensitive we talk about having an inclusive community is concerned. So I implore you pale hivyo nje, yeah, it's not only even about the 3rd of December, which is the official day of marking the International Day of Persons with Disability, but then again you should walk with that emblem, yeah, wherever you are, always be mindful of your brother and sister. So it's all about mobilizing support for persons with disability. The day is also about promoting or raising awareness, the disability issues. Like for example, kwa wale watu on the know, yeah, we have the COP24 happening. The climate change talk is happening everywhere, right? And our brothers and sisters who have albinism are, most of them are affected by climate, for example. So when you get time to read about all this, educate yourself about all this, then you can create you can have that understanding of living together. Sawa, support mtu wako pale, and that togetherness inakuwa easy. Pale unisikia ngoma fulani ya reggae pale kuambia all together. Sawa, it's not in vain. See, it's not a coincidence here. It is just the basic walk of life, having empathy in life, understanding, being accommodative. So hii story yote ya stigma watu wangu, we should do away with this, because it's about time where we recognize we have to live with one another. All right, you have to strive to make the world an inclusive and accessible society for all. Let me just go through some of the comments hapa. Naona hapa hivi Masi ametunia kutoka Kawangwani, anasema vibes ziko ital na yana celebrate all persons with disability. She's honoring all persons, and akasema hapa ati disability is not inability. So big shout out to Masi, of course, for creating that awareness as well. Make sure umeplug mabeshta yako pale pia wajua mtaratara ni gani ama gani. Alright, hapa hivi niko na Mark ana come through, anasema aje, thank you so much Bill for talking about creating awareness on disability matters. It's very important that society be educated. One time I support you, Mr. Mark pale. And let me just go through one more time. Hapa hivi we have Umbago coming through from Kisumu City. Anasema naje anapenda vibes, music manza vizuri. He's asking Smollett na KDK wako wapi. Tafuta unga hapa nje, so tonight I'm riding solo, sijali. But then again we got good music coming through. Great conversations as well, to try and power up this weekend as we usher in the new month in Star. Later on, I'll be talking about how it's also important that this time, each time we're talking about the 16 days of activism as far as gender-based violence is concerned. Now, even Mr. Oze amenikumbusha, JBV is a very sensitive topic to talk about, but then again, because the prevalence is also being shown in men are also victims. So yes, it is all about that worldwide topic about sensitizing gender-based violence, especially women who are mostly affected, who are mostly the victims. But then again, pia amenikumbusha hapa tusisahau boy child, because these things are happening left, right and center. So we're going to mention that in a minute. But then again, tungepale kwa muziki, take a quick break, remember to plug in your friend. Tuambie wasikiza dobo kwa area gani, do you resonate with the topics of today? Tuambie your thoughts and opinions on the same as well. Watu wangu leo napiga taska pale, sawa, kuna picha zenu nisikie, inakumbukia wapi ama namna gani?